Once upon a time, there was no disruption, no disturbance in the ecosystem. Every animal has their own role to keep the ecosystem balanced. There are big trees. There are abundance of variety within plants and animals. There are clean surroundings. Then, what happened? What happened? It all started in the time period of Industrial Revolution, when machines take over the workload of mankind. Not only is the machine faster, but it also costs a lot less money in the long run. But it requires a lot of energy. Hey yo boss, the machines here need a lot of energy to work. Just build a lot of power plants that emit dangerous gases and consume coal. Like, what's that gonna do to us? Fast forward in the modern times, there are many sources of electricity nowadays. There are geothermal, hydroelectric, windmills, solar panels, nuclear power plant, and oh yeah, fossilized power plants, or fossil fuels to be exact, which uses natural gases, coal, and coal is one of the worst ways to produce electricity. Firstly, it is not renewable, which means someday it will eventually run out. Secondly, it emits air pollution, which also known as carbon footprint. And carbon footprint is not good for us, nor the ecosystem. But the fossil fuel power plants are the cheapest to build and to maintain. As humans, need to change our energy sources to renewable types. Not only does it save resources, it also is efficient because there are no extra materials needed other than the ones you need to build a structure upon. You don't need coal, gas for the fossil fuels, you don't need uranium for the nuclear power plants. Renewable energy sources like hydroelectric, geothermal, solar, and windmills. Hydroelectric comes from the power of the water running. Geothermal comes from the heat of the earth. Solar from the radiation of the sun. Windmills from the rotational energy of the wind. These renewable energy sources produce not as much pollution, which causes greenhouse effect that in turn affect global warming, that in turn again affects climate change. Many will change if we stop using nuclear and fossil fuel power plants. The chemical dumped in the ocean or buried deep underground will be reduced because there is no need to spill chemicals if we are using renewable sources. The smoke will also reduce. I mean, look at this. This is Beijing, China. You almost can't see anything because of the smoke. It will also reduce carbon footprint, so global warming may lessen. We can't bring back the ecosystem we destroyed, but we can protect it by not harnessing as much resources as we do. So we can keep the resources, and we are much more efficient in using. We have clean air, no chemicals, and we live a happy life. Like, come on, man.